welcome back to my channel. I am in my bathroom, and as you can see, I'm dealing with some hormonal breakouts right now that I want to get under control, and I wanted to bring you guys along, show you what I do. I discovered a secret weapon recently. First used it with my esthetician, and then I realized that I could buy one for home use. It is called a high frequency wand. The one that I have is from Derma. This was actually a Christmas present from my sister. It's a wand that has a tube in it that is filled with argon and or neon gas, and then electricity is put through that electrode. It's a glass tube, and it creates ozone, which forces oxygen deeper into your skin and kills bacteria, and it can help speed healing. So I've noticed that when I have these really cystic breakouts or deeper breakouts that are way under the skin, this reaches it a little bit better than if I were to put a topical product on my skin. A lot of times the wand, I feel like, is what's making the difference in these cases. So let me show you that. I'm going to first put some moisturizer. I'm gonna first put some moisturizer on my skin just so that the device has a little bit of a slip to it. You can also put gauze over your face and run the device over gauze. Maybe I'll show you both of those methods. But first I'm just gonna do directly on my skin. So I'm gonna put this is a water-based moisturizer. You don't wanna use anything oil-based with this particular product. You don't wanna use too much, you don't need a ton. Just enough to give your skin a little bit of a slip and so it doesn't dry out your skin too severely. So we're gonna put that on all the places where I plan on treating. I actually just got my lashes done this morning, so I'm trying to stay away from my eyes, but we're just gonna do the lower part of my face because that's really where I'm breaking out. I actually just learned that this stuff can kill the good bacteria and the bad bacteria, so you don't really want to use it on clear areas as a preventative. You really just want to use it on areas where you have active bacteria going on. So I have this wand, and I think I'll use the larger attachment first. There's a couple different attachments. This is the wand itself. It has a wall plug-in, and it has the brand on there. Again, not sponsored. This was a gift from my sister, so we bought this with our own money. I've been using it since Christmas, and I love it. I think it's been very effective for clearing my skin a little bit faster. If I overdo it, which I have too much gene and I tend to overdo it, I can overly dry my skin. It can cause some like peeling and irritation. So you don't want to do it too often. A couple times a week is really all you need. I only use it if I'm having an active breakout. So I'm not using this as a preventative. It's only to actively treat issues. This is the wand, the electrode, and it just pops into the wand. There's a couple different attachments for it. So this is kind of like a little mushroom head. This is for larger areas. If I want to spot treat, I can use this guy, and he has a little smaller tip, so you can just pinpoint areas. I'll show you that. And then the other one that I like to use is this one, and this is good for like getting smaller contoured areas around your nose, jawline. Sometimes I like to do this one on my forehead. And there's another one that I haven't used yet, and this one is actually to stimulate hair growth. So you can actually comb it through your hair with the electricity. Again, haven't used that. I am very curious about it, and I've been trying to get my eyebrows to grow. So I've actually been doing some treatment on my brows with this, along with a growth serum to see if I can get it to grow. But we're gonna turn this on. It has a little knob on the end, and it goes from 1 to 4. 1 is lowest, 4 is most intense. It makes like a little buzzing sound when you turn it on. If you can hear that. And you can't really see it. I usually put it on a 3. Usually can't see it too well with the light on, but if I turn the light off, you can see now that there is electricity going through this guy and lighting up the tube. So when you put this on your face, and this is just how I do it and how the instructions tell me to do it, you want to touch your finger to the outside to ground it. This can shock you. There's electricity going through it, can zap you. So you want to touch it to your face, lift off, and then you can slowly go over these areas and kill that bacteria. All you need to do, a few seconds. Does not stay in one area for longer than 10 seconds. It can feel a little zappy, like a static shock. If it's turned up too high, or if you break contact with the skin, it can get a little zappy too. Sometimes I notice my skin gets a little flushed after I do this, but it goes away pretty quickly. I don't really notice any irritation unless, like I said, I'm overdoing it. And using it too often, then I'll get some peeling. I just really want to get these areas where I have a lot of active breakouts going on, a lot of hormonal activity. I do tend to get breakouts like once a month. And it's just something that I have to stay on top of and try to manage. I'm just going to get up on my hairline too because I have a spot there that just hasn't wanted to go away yet. It's been very stubborn. Okay, so what I'm done, I'm going to take my finger, take it away. I'm going to turn it off. It just pulls out. You want to make sure that you're pulling from the base. If you pull from the top, you can break the tube, so you don't want to do that. I'm going to go to the smaller contouring one. Same thing, insert it from the base, make sure it's on really securely. Turn it on, and that's it, and let it go. Oh, it's a little zappy. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. The upper lip tends to be a little bit more sensitive, just because the skin is a little thinner there. It's a little sensitive around the nose too. Zap these areas. You don't have to use all the attachments. You can use just one. You can use, you know, two. You don't have to use all of them, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes I can get areas with one that I can't get so well with the others, so I like to use them all when I'm feeling really thorough. And I just want you guys to be able to see how this works. I'm not making eye contact just because I'm using the camera right now as a mirror. But that's that one. This one was a little zappy, but not too bad. I don't have it on the highest setting. I usually go on a 2 or 3. I don't know if I've ever tried a 4. If I have tried a 4, I've probably done it with the gauze. But, you know, it's not about the intensity of it, it's about the consistency with it. So, here's that. I'm going to do this last one, and this is the spot treat one. So this one is much zappier. This one kind of feels like a static shock when you touch it to your skin. So depending on how sensitive I am, I may just go on a lower setting. Like this one is pretty inflamed. You can see it's really red and it's actually very painful right now. So I don't know how much I can tolerate zapping that one. I do call it zapping. It's actually called sparking, but this will kind of create a little electric shock. And you'll actually see like a little lightning bolt go from the tube and it jumps to the skin. So you want to get as close to the skin as possible without touching it. That's how you spark the area, and that kills the bacteria. So I'll show you how that works. I'm gonna start it out on a 2. And this one you don't have to put your finger on because the whole point is to zap it. So I'm gonna just zapping that area just a couple seconds on each spot. That area is really sore right now. And I find that this just shrinks these a lot faster. They heal a lot faster. Like 2 weeks for these to go away. They'll be gone in just a couple of days. And then I'm gonna do, let's see how tender this one is. I got fish flesh, something starting there. Yeah, it's really tender. Higher maybe for some of these. Ooh, that does not feel good. So that's on a 3 now. You can hear the current got a little bit stronger. And I'm not gonna stay on these very long with a current. It just kind of feels like a static shock. It makes me jump a little bit even when I know it's coming. Ooh. I might get this little tiny spot on my nose that I had earlier that's trying to heal. Okay. I think we got everything. There's one on my neck there that I want to get to. And then I might go back into this area that I was dealing with before. Okay. So that's it. So I'll show you real quick with the gauze. So wrap it around the head. I'm just going to use the biggest one. Actually, I lied. I'm going to put it over my face. So I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna actually half it, so it's kind of 2-ply. I'm gonna split it like that. I'm gonna put it over the area I'm treating. And then I'm gonna go over. So some people say that this extra barrier, you can generate a little bit more ozone with this. I mean, you will actually smell the ozone when you're using this, and that's helping force oxygen deeper into the skin. And with the gauze, I don't have to touch it to my face first with the gauze. I can just put it on. Over everything. You don't really, to me, I don't really feel as much when I'm doing it with the gauze on. So somehow it just seems to buffer it a little bit. I've also seen people wrap this around the head and do it. So I guess you could take it like this and wrap it over the head of it. This. And then you could do it this way too. I just feel like I don't get as much slip doing it this way. Preference. I like to do it the other way. I clean these. You just need a little bit of alcohol. You can clean glass tubes, let them dry real quick, put them back in the case. And then I will follow up with my topical products. You don't want to put aggressive drying acne type of products on while using the high frequency, because it's going to cause too much drying, too much irritation. So you only want a basic moisturizer. I like this one, Dermalogica Active Moist. It's just very general prebiotic moisturizer. Again, not oil based. And then you can put your acne products on after. So that is all I have to show you this evening. I just wanted to show you while I was gonna use it anyway, and let you in on one of my little secret weapons. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.